You got this.
Now I'm the one messing up. It's not cool.
He's doing it on purpose to
I
make
know.
us feel
Well,
yeah.
it's a part of it.
It is.
You know?
It is.
Oh,
It's
so
a part
you
of the
know-
shtick.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I do to warm up the crowd.
Exactly.
What's up, everybody? It's Terry back at National Fit Magazine, and today I'm at 80/20 Fitness with my friends Kevin and Jade Bazil.
That's it.
We practice this. We practice this hard off camera. So if you're doing the little NFN bingo where Terry forgets a name, you didn't win this one. So.
Not this
Here we go.
time.
Not this time. So guys, I'm excited to talk with you. I've gotten to know you a little bit over the last, I don't know, what, 3-4 months, roughly. I'm obviously a fan of any couple that's in business together.
Yeah.
Because my wife and I have been in business with each other for 16 years, and we know how incredibly difficult it is to stay married. The key, the key for us is being able to fire each other at random times. So you'll get rehired, but that's not the point. So I'd like to take everybody through a little bit of through each one of your individual stories, and briefly talk about how you found each other, and then what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit more about your business. So, Jade, I feel like we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
So, born and raised Nashville, Tennessee.
Nope. I came here from California, Oakland, California, but I was actually born in Chicago. Then I moved to Florida. Then I landed in Oakland, and then I came to Nashville for school. I went to Fisk, majored in business and history. I met him along the way, and he got me more so into fitness than I already was. In my mind, working out was like doing a couple of laps around the track, sit down, do a little meditation, and I called it a day after that. Then I met him, and he showed me that there are levels, okay? There's not one blanket, fitness regimen for people, but you were here. Now we can get to other levels.
I'd like to press pause here.
Yes.
In my relationship with my wife, me training her doesn't always go very well. So, expound upon this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still not going well.
No. It's levels to it, right? Like for me, okay, Kevin is very spontaneous, okay, and I'm very regimented. So when we work out together, he likes to say, "Oh, let's also do this," and I'm like, "That wasn't in the plan." Like, give me the plan and I'll be okay. But I calculated time. This is not in the plan.
Throw a little burnout set.
Yeah, sure, why not?
We love that, right? But just in my brain, I like to.
Do we?
I mean, you know what? I gotta say it right. I mean, we love it, but I mean, yeah, we get through the workouts, but I'm still getting used to him telling me what to do.
Sure. And I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
So you guys met, and you met in college?
I went to Fisk. He was at TSU.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
She has a different story, but yeah.
We don't. It's okay. The origin story.
Well, that might be part 2.
Difference. Yes.
The relationship version of NFM.
Right.
Which we joke about all the time. So you guys met business. What were you doing in college? What was your major?
It was business management.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
We happen to be managing a business.
Yes.
You guys use your degree. So, hey kids, stay in school.
Stay in.
That's important.
Kevin, give us a little snapshot. So where are you from?
So I'm from New Orleans. I relocated from Hurricane Katrina to McKinney, Texas. And man, football just was like, it became a religion.
Okay.
For me, and I mean, it was already, Texas and football, it goes hand in hand. So when I got there, it was just like, wow, the fact that you can shut down the Walmart for a football game, like.
That's intense.
That's a lot.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I've never been to Texas, obviously. That's crazy.
So, man, just came to Nashville to play football at TSU. God revealed to me that football was just not my calling.
Sure.
He said nah.
And just after all of the years of putting the effort into the sport, it was just really hard to give it up.
Yeah.
To like really say just no to football, it was depressing. So from there, I kind of got in a depressed state, and I fell in love with Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and man, I just went to town. At the time, I was working at FedEx,
Yeah.
so it was FedEx, Netflix and chill, and Ben and Jerry's ice cream like that. That was my jam. They were on repeat. I'm like, man, I'm starting to gain some weight, but I feel this is making me feel better. It's making me feel better. But
what was your Ben and Jerry's of choice? Just we need to clear this up.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
money.
man,
Yeah.
man, that's one. Yeah.
But back on the fitness. Back to
Right.
It's not no trip down memory lane.
Yeah, no more of that.
But so I mean, through like noticing, gaining weight, I would say it was probably like the first time experiencing that. Since I was active in high school growing up, it was like, okay, I thought I was in shape, but
Sure.
man, when I gained that weight, it was just like, wow, like this is what I see people struggle with. This is what I see my family struggle with. So let me fix this problem for myself so I can help out my family.
There you go.
So starting off there, and it was just like I started off with my mom, and at the time it was the worst decision because she didn't take it serious. But fast forward to now, like she has lost weight, and not only did she lose a lot of weight, she got the confidence to go back to nursing school, and she's currently in nursing school in her 50s. So like super amazing to see that when you take care of your health, it boosts your confidence, not in one aspect, but in all aspects of life.
There you go.
And man, I started training along with other things. I had a party bus.
All right.
I was training. I was cutting hair. Like I was.
And that's
just,
how we got close. He used to
Yeah.
cut my hair.
So she was using me for haircut.
Look, it was college. It was a different
It is
time.
what it is.
Sorry. Look at us now.
It is what it is.
But
I think you got the upper hand, by the way.
Yeah.
It worked out.
It worked out. But we like I started to kind of figure out like I love entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But Jade kind of got me grounded. She got me grounded. She's like, if you don't find, your focus, then I don't know how this is gonna work. So I chose fitness, and I don't know. Since I stuck with fitness, it's really been like blessings on top of blessings, like, and it's almost like, okay, this was actually the right path to go.
Yeah.
I still have all these other ideas, but
You and me both, pal.
I'm gonna stay here first.
Yeah, you and
and
me
see
both.
it through.
So let's talk about the business element because obviously you're the voice of reason.
I am.
So being regimented, going back to the workout conversation, being regimented and you being spontaneous, is that how it works in your business relationship also?
Yeah. For the
Yes.
most part, he's the creative one. Like we're both creative, but he's more so like, oh, I thought about this idea today. Like, ooh, I dreamt about this. Oh, we're gonna do this next, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that's great. You're overwhelming me with these ideas. Like, let's start with one.
Yeah.
Let's accomplish the one, and then we'll lead into other things. But I think since we've been together for so long now, like this is going on 10 years together, right? Okay. 10 years together, so we're like our habits are rubbing off on each other. Like he's more organized compared to how he was back then, and I'm a little more less rigid than I used to be. So.
This is what we like to hear.
Yeah.
This is what hey kids, this is what you call complementary opposites. So in dating, this is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It may be a road to get there.
Oh, it'll be bumpy.
Take some
Yes,
time.
it's
Take
gonna
some
be
time.
bumpy.
You'll bump into the wall a
Right,
few times. but
right.
It's
with patience.
it's generally worth it.
Yeah.
Right,
Generally
right.
worth it. So you found that path forward.
Yeah.
And you guys you've learned to work well together. So let's talk a little bit about the business. So 80/20.
80/20.
There's a meaning behind the name.
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
So let me just take a step back. Like,
All right.
we got into business and we got married at the same time. So
Yeah.
we probably, if we can go back, we wouldn't have
Probably
Maybe not.
like started get married first and then like
Been married before
Yeah.
starting a business together.
Sure.
Yeah, like it was just a lot of chaos, a lot of lessons. Yeah, and I think as we continue to grow as people, we noticed like you have to find a niche, you have to find this and that, which brought us to the meaning of 80-20. So 80-20 is achieving more with less.
Yep.
Like, I can think of these extravagant things, being creative, but it all starts with something simple.
Yeah.
Like, I remember a mentor telling me, if a 6-year-old can understand it, then no one is going to understand it. So that's kind of stuck with me, and it's really the voice of 80-20, like achieving more with less.
Yeah. I love that. So tell me about your fitness style. So what do you guys do? Are you doing CrossFit? Are you doing like give me an idea of what a workout looks like.
So we try to match the workout with our type of client. A lot of our clients are leaders, they're competitive, and they love teamwork. So we created the workout in that manner. So for one, we make sure, because our age group is around, I would say
36 to
something
like
like
50.
Yeah. So most of them haven't worked out in years. They were ex-athletes, and they have the ambition to do more, but we want to make sure that we channel that ambition in the right way.
Sure.
And I've known you're competitive, but just imagine not working out in years and then stepping back into it just like with the same mindset.
Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna break something.
yes.
Right.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I got this.
That's the take home right there. It's like, I used to curl 50s. Well, listen here, Grandpa.
Here's your teens for now. But
So we make sure that the workout is really flexing their competitive edge.
Yeah.
It's a lot of teamwork, and we make sure that we really bring it back to the forefront, the meaning of 80-20, achieving more with less.
Sure.
So we don't have a lot of large equipment. We use dumbbell, yoga mat, and various accessories. But it's really making sure that wherever you are in the world, because we have a lot of clients that travel, you can still get a workout in. Like, there's no excuses.
right. And to dig a little deeper, all of our sessions are mainly small group training, so we keep it nice and tight, so we'll be able to see their form and they'll be able to feed off of one another without feeling intimidated. So we keep it nice and intimate. Like Kevin said, we use minimum equipment just so that they can utilize it not only in a space, but if they do our virtual sessions, they'll be able to utilize the equipment they already have in the virtual sessions.
Yeah.
So like Kevin mentioned, it's very niche. We also focus on the habit that people want to attain right then in that moment. So we match them where they are and, create a plan according to the individual.
Yeah, I like that. So
Yeah.
virtual part is really important. I still have a few virtual clients, and for me, it's easier to work with them once you
Great.
have them in person. And
Yeah.
then they fly, and they have a general idea of what
Yeah.
they're doing. So
Yeah.
what you're explaining is something that I'm very used to. So what's that look like if they want to sign up as a virtual client?
Yeah.
Because that link is below this video.
Click it.
Yeah.
So what does that look like?
So we are super program regimented. So before you even step foot at 80-20, we have everyone go through our compounding habit program.
Yeah.
Right. So with the compounding habit program, you pick one habit, you pick a time and a place for that habit to exist, and then you track it within our app. If you get at least 22 out of 28 days, then you can move on to the next stage, which is coming into 80-20. This program has really streamlined our business, streamlined the person. We really just want to bring in serious people.
Sure.
And we understand that, everyone is kind of on a different timing. And really, with us bringing in the right people is fostering that same type of determination, accountability. Like, our churn is really low because we're bringing in all dedicated people, and they're really just loving it. Like it's something that they can really wrap their mind around. They're fitting self-care into their business.
Yeah, they feed off of each other's energy. Like he mentioned, we have the app that people can communicate on. It's a part of their compounding habit as well. So when one person posts and they're like, oh, this is what I'm eating today, ooh, sweet potatoes. And then somebody else may be like, oh, I've been trying to figure out what to eat today. I'm gonna have some sweet potatoes. So it's like, it's a community.
Yeah, the app holds the community. I love that. That's really cool. That's key to it working inside the gym as well as virtually, which a lot of people don't have that part, right?
Yeah.
They don't have the community. I hear that a lot. So, as we are, coming to the end of this interview, is there anything you guys want to leave with? Start with this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with couples that are working together.
Oh yeah.
So, any piece of advice that you would give any couples out there that one want to start a business or two they're currently doing it? Word of warning, maybe. I don't know.
No, I mean, not a warning.
Not a warning.
But I would say definitely know each other's love language inside the business and personally, because 9 times out of 10, those things are going to correlate.
Mm-hmm.
So if Kevin is, like, if I'm more of an acts of service type of person, and if you voluntarily do something for me, I'm like, oh, wow, you did the dishes. It's going to be the same reaction if you're like, then I'm like, oh wow, you answered that email for me, thank you. So it's like the small things actually matter and they build up. And if you know each other and you know how each other's brain functions, then it'll work out.
There you go.
Yeah, I would say, like really. I have so many.
He's digging deep.
I'm
digging deep.
He's trying to sift through to the one that's the most important.
Yeah, it's so many, right? So many.
I would say find what you love within the business. Like when we started, we were doing everything, of course, but it was like certain aspects of the business where I naturally like doing and she naturally liked doing.
Sure.
But if we have figured it out in the beginning, it would have been a sort of easier process. But like for me, I'm the creative person, like Jade mentioned. She's the engineer, like let's get it done, and it works. Like we're able to now bring on a team that can really foster the next change.
Right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's business coaching 101. So when I'm coaching a client on business, the very first thing is roles and responsibilities. So that's what you're saying, right? Know your role and then hone in. Typically, it helps to have that written out or some type of document of some sort. But and I love that. That's great advice. So naturally lean into where you're strong. That's just perfect. So tell everybody where they can find you, because you're also here in East Nashville.
Yes.
But tell them where they can find you on social media and online.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. So
social media is his thing, y'all. Lean into your zone of genius. Go ahead.
All right, you can find us on Instagram at 80_20fitness. Our website is 8020fitnessnashville.com. Book a consultation, go through the Compounding Habit program, and if you can get at least 22 out of 28, you can move on to the next stage, which is actually stepping foot and going through all of our programming. Yeah.
Commit to yourself.
There we go. All right, guys. I appreciate you on the interview. You're going to see a lot more of them, as we'll also do events over here at 8020 Social.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
We're gonna do cool stuff.
Yeah.
So till we see y'all again. See you later.
Peace.
Nice work.
Nah, that was
Good
good.
job.
That was
Thank
good.
you, Terry. I was nervous the whole time.
Really?